This is a story of talking about anxiety and depression. Also, there may be a little bit of a VR chat description too.
This is a story about anxiety and depression. I'll talk about it in just a second. So, when I was 4 years old in 2011, I guess I used to have depression when I was younger, at 4 years old. But when you're younger, it's kind of quick though. When you're older, it's like it sticks with you as you're an adult usually, or like when you're like 13 or 14. Um, Mostly depression can stick when you're younger, like 13 or something like that. Yeah. Let's see. So I had depression. I was 4 in 2011, and it came and go when I was younger. But by the time I was in 2020, when I was 13, I had really bad depression because of COVID, and COVID was the one that usually screwed a lot of people up over time. Let's talk about anxiety. So, I had anxiety in 2015 when I was 8, and ever since I've always had it. It's bothered me like every day. Now that I'm going to be 19, I still have it, and it's just this is the video that I did, announcement video. What, today? Was it yesterday or today? I think it was yesterday. I talked about it yesterday on Friday, I think, about it. Now, the second video about the other stuff, we don't talk about this. The second video is coming out in, I already said it, May 30th of 2026. It's about the, we don't need, not yet though, not yet, but it'll be there. So about it, yeah, just telling you guys about it. Sometimes it happens, like every day, my anxiety and depression. So I still have it, even though when I was younger, I'm older now. It's probably, I don't know. I did get therapy though in 2021, but it only lasted like 2 years. By the time I was 16, I had like, oh my God, that age was when I was 16 years old, like 3 years ago. I had like really bad depression and like really bad anxiety. Like I was crying and getting upset a lot back in the day. I was playing VR chat back then. So I was still playing VR chat. Was it 3 years in the game from 2020 to 2023? Yeah, I was 3 years in the game, and I was crying and getting upset. My mic was muted when people would talk crap back in the day. I used to get harassed in 2020, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. I might still get harassed still today on VR chat to this day in 26. So it still happens. So yeah. Yeah, I was 16 and years old back in the day, 3 years ago. I suffered from more anxiety, more depression, because I was upset because I was failing. I failed the 10th grade, and I struggled in world history and geometry. And what was the other one? Was it geometry, world history, and I think it was I don't know what was the other one. I know I used to take a class. It was a TV program class where they would do editing and stuff. I think it was that class too that I think it was due to a lot of anxiety that I had back in the day. It pisses me off, even though I'm like gonna be 19 years old. I mean, it's still like a thing that gets on my nerves every day. I mean, like, am I gonna keep still having this until I'm 30? That's kind of ridiculous. I mean, they have alternative stuff. Like, I'll put the picture thing about the medicine they show you. Like, these are the medicines, like antidepressants and anxiety medication. But let me tell you, that stuff does not work. That stuff is addicting, and it's very bad to actually take when you're an adult or younger. So just gonna have to phase it off and deal with it sometimes in your lifetime. So yeah. What else? Let's see here. I'm still posting more videos every day, so I've just been ready to go back to school now. So it's time for that time. Yep, going back to school. 6 more weeks left and I'm done. Yep, I'm gonna be saying goodbye, graduating, and so forth. So, yep. Thanks for watching, guys.